There are several very good ways to track and report on invoices or document activity in Document Locator. One thing you can do is at any document level, you can right-click, bring up the history and the document log. The document log is a very detailed view of all the activities that have occurred on a certain document, or in this case an invoice. Who's approved it, who's looked at it, worked on it, moved it, renamed it. Anything that's happened with that invoice can be recorded here, sorted. We can group this information as needed, and of course we can also at any point report up on this information as well. So that's the document log. We also, from any document level, with a right click under history, we can take a look at the actual workflow details for any document that's been through a workflow, is in a workflow. And this lets us kind of drill down, see the current status, the route, the approver in this case, what they've said, any activities associated with it, and the document in this, or documents in this case, one invoice that was associated with that particular workflow detail. So at the document or invoice level, that's a great way to get some of the history and tracking what's going on with the actual document. Now we can also, though, on an individual basis, we can come in and we have under our workflow container, each user can track out their task history for workflows or assignments, their task, any messages about the tasks that they have. So under my task history, for example, I have all the different ones that are in process, maybe the ones that are pending, have been completed. So I have a log going on right in Document Locator. Again, I can sort on this information, change some of the column headings, and I can take this buyer approver, I can open this up, actually come in and see the workflow details on that one as needed, and the documents that are associated with that. Again, you can report out and export this out into reporting as needed. The next thing I wanted to show you with Document Locator is that you can also, when you're at any document level in a Document Locator, you can actually, by sending out to these reports, for instance, you could, from a different view, you can put this right out, like in this example, into Excel. So maybe you have a save search task automatically that runs, says let's get this invoice batch and record it into Excel and have it picked up automatically, tie into our accounting ERP system to feed the information after it's been approved for payment back into the system. So these are kind of ad hoc reports you can get right into Excel directly from Document Locator, or you could further use Excel to make a more defined report from Excel as an example as well. Now we do have with Document Locator a lot of built-in reports, and so these reports with Document Locator, they come with Document Locator. A lot of different metrics and tracking of document activity, security, looking for duplicate documents, etc. And these reports, by the way, can be modified. You can add your own reports. Some of the popular ones are to track what's going on with particular jobs out for approval, or invoices for approval for payment out in the system. So these sort of reports can be drilled right down to any level that you need to get information about the particular report. Usually you'll start out with the kind of a graphic view. Here we have different approval processes for invoices. Click on the graph and you drill down to the particular information that you need. So there are a lot of these reports that come with Document Locator, and they can be, as I mentioned, can be modified as needed. Those are with Document Locator. And the other thing that we have is also for, if you really want to drill down and get a lot of detailed information, we have a workflow history application built into Document Locator. And this lets you really define searches in terms of workflow tasks, what's going on. Let's see all the workflows that are in progress or assigned to somebody, completed. So you set the specific date ranges, instance name, different user information that you might need, and you can actually drill right down, set the criteria you like over here, drill down on these different workflows, click on them, and then it'll give you a subset of information in terms of the different steps, what's occurred with the different steps as they've gone through, and which document has been associated with those with that particular activity. So again, a lot of really great ways to track work in Document Locator.